Hi. Believe it or not, this video was requested by my roommate, and I don't have any original ideas. This has been a long time trend. As a mentally ill white woman, I have not only cut my bangs, but I have gone through quite a hair journey, a hair evolution, a hair story, and I made hair story. I started dyeing my hair officially in 2018, and then as the depression worsened, so did my color choices. So I figured I would take you along the journey of my many hair choices, but I feel like this would not be an official or an accurate telling of my many mistakes in hair. So I figured I should probably enlist the assistance of someone whom I don't really like, but has known me for far too long. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are bringing someone who I have not been able to shake off since 2004, Miss Samantha Sunderworth.
I'm like the plague.
Don't want her, don't need her. You have to see her to believe her. But here she is. Brought wine for this journey because
We're gonna need it.
Lord knows that I will need it.
Anyway,
I requested that Samantha join us on this little journey, and she was arguably too eager and too receptive to the challenge.
I've been looking forward to this for weeks.
Even though I told you 2 days ago.
Yes.
I felt it.
My magnum opus.
Oh yeah. The former sex worker is here. She hopefully won't come anywhere near me or look in my direction. So what you guys cannot see, but what Samantha and I can see, is I have constructed just yonder a full fucking slideshow. This is going to be our reference points to which we are going to reflect, contextualize, potentially, give off some genuine thoughts about the choices. My hair has gone through many shades. Oh no. Just hair everywhere. No. Mother worked way too hard for you to fuck this up. Oh. Making yourselves right at home.
She deserves a voice.
I have only included, despite this being a 30 slide presentation, the basically either true hair statements, or if they were on the more subtle side, they were at the very least clearly evoking that I needed help. Yeah. Without further ado, we have Making Hair Story. I had virgin hair for over 18 and a half years of my life. It wasn't that I wasn't allowed to dye my hair, it's just that I had no interest. I was told I had soft hair. I prided myself on that. However, freshman year of college, right before my second semester began, I was like, you know what? It's time for a change. It's time to feel hot and look hot and reflect that. So I took the leap, I took the plunge, and I give you dark red with bangs. I think this is cute and a nice toe dip.
So this was a lovely color on you.
Thank you.
I think it really highlights the pink in your face.
Blessings.
I mean, it's a really nice natural blush.
Yeah.
And it makes your lips a lot pinker.
Thank God.
It does darken your eyes significantly.
Of course. Of course. That is being received.
Also, not that I'm one to judge right now because my hair is as dark as night. It's a really good cut, but it doesn't have a lot of, tone.
No, it certainly does not. I often do in the fall as well, go to dark red.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't know what to ask for. She was just like, what do you want? And I was like, red velvet cake, please. And so I think that's probably why it lacks dimension. But it definitely paved the way. What's happening? Are you about to throw up?
No, A little wine burp.
Expecting a burp and vomiting on the floor.
I did like that she matched your eyebrows. I have that problem.
Yeah. Well, clearly now it's an issue that I face forever. So then, we got a little restless.
Wait,
we
hold on.
wanted more.
Question?
Oh.
What year was this?
This was January of 2018.
Okay, so had anything traumatic, nothing really traumatic had happened to you yet?
It was...
yeah.
I mean, maybe the first breakup.
It was the first
But
breakup.
this is a good dive for just the very first.
Yeah,
breakup that you
and
had.
well, yes. But I also this was I had So yes, there is some darkness behind the eyes, but this is hope. We're hoping.
I needed some context.
I understand
Continue,
completely.
please.
So then, understandably, the note of the lack of dimension and the slightly boring was noted. So around March of 2018, I requested that it have some purple and some pink and some fun. And this job was done by Nina Arnoni's phenomenal older sister, Jessie Arnone, hairstylist, witch, queen. We love her. We stan her. She rightfully hates me because I have tormented her with color requests for 5 years now. But this was the process that it took to get it to like that purpley Cat Valentine red velvet cake that I was looking for.
I do love red on you. I like this shade of red on you very much. The cut is very good. I like that it's like a lighter red so you can like see it and it has more like movement to it.
I agree.
So this one is a real 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh,
I love
blessings.
this one.
Blessings. I could not agree more. You know what's funny? I don't know what order these slides are coming in. So I'm just as surprised as you are.
Love a shock.
Oh, so I used to wash my hair every fucking day, and that's really bad for your hair. Strips it of the oils. So as a result, the red that I would get, which red is the easiest color to fade, faded in like a month and a half. It faded to this kind of dark copper brass. I gotta be honest here, this might be problematic because I have like not been a child for like 8 months. I think I look really sexy in this picture. I do! Come on! That's a good haircut! Do we not agree?
I don't. The hair looks very dry. That is because you wash it every day.
Every fucking day, yeah.
It does look very dry. There is a part on the right side of it, at least how I'm seeing it on the right side of it, where
For
it's
sure.
like, you can see the roots are dark and it's red, and it's like pink, and then it's red again, and then it's like
yeah.
almost like orange.
Oh, bitch, you don't even know what's coming.
I'm so glad you feel good in it. No, it's still, I love the cut on you. It's just, it faded real bad. I don't know if I'd consider this like, I mean, it's definitely a phase you went through. I don't know if I'd consider this a color phase because this is something you didn't do this intentionally.
No one in the right mind would have actively selected
The makeup,
this.
though, I think is very, very hot.
Maybe that's what I like about this.
The makeup's
more than
hot.
the
I do
hair.
like the makeup. It's just the hair.
Moving swiftly along. Oh, okay. This is horrific. I hate this. I discovered color conditioner, which basically
like overtone?
it was cheaper, lower quality product. But what I learned about it is coloring conditioner can basically revive the color in your hair until you go to your next hair appointment, is the concept. What I didn't realize is if you love your stylist, do not use it, especially right before you're going to see them. So this is a result of my roots growing out, but me wanting to keep the red that I had remaining super vibrant. So we have basically, it looks like I'm wearing like a beanie that's pulling my hair back, and then I have like the blood red ketchup stain just like spaghettiing from my neck. I'm not a fan of this look at all. I also desperately need to learn how to part my hair.
I just think that there is, I just don't know what's happening.
And as is your God-given right to question, and neither did I. Yeah, I hate this look. I was also fresh off a breakup, so I think I was clinging to things that made me feel confident, and having colorful hair was something that made me feel very confident. Obviously still does. Next! So
Stop. You had options. You had choices. I don't know how many choices of photos. Why was this the one? You said that's a good one for this slideshow.
No, it wasn't so much it was a good one. It was that it accurately depicts where I'm at emotionally and also a look I was trying to get. So, for context, this is the summer in between freshman and sophomore year of college.
I know
So
exactly where you are in this
2018.
picture. Target checkout line right in front of the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, man. But it's horrific that you have my coordinates locked for this.
I mean, it didn't take much. Big fan of Target. I clocked it real quick, but
Yeah. You're like, what you got in that cart? Extra gum? Spearmint?
it looks like a bread.
It's literally the ingredients to a peanut butter and jelly.
So there is bread.
Yes, everywhere we go. If I do not have access to the ingredients to a peanut butter and jelly, I won't go. This was July of 2018. I was now over the red. Billie Eilish was getting pretty big, and I wanted to live my Billie Eilish dream of silver hair. So I was basically washing it every day still, but with the intention to get the red out of my hair. Let the roots grow in, let them get ready for a lifetime of misery and bleach. The choice that I made that I deeply regret is I really liked side parts, and I liked a side part so deep that you can see my trichotillomania from miles away.
I mean, that side part has been with you tried and true for as long as I've known you.
I know. But not, and it's not that deep anymore. It's not that deep.
As you mean today? I
Yeah.
haven't seen your hair today. You've been wearing a bandana.
Ugh.
That.
It's such a rough look, and I'm so disappointed. But anyway, I prepped, I preened, I prodded. I was ready for this moment. And come August 2018, we get the Billie Eilish dream. Thank you, Jessie, for basically changing my life and creating a monster, because I still fantasize about going silver. I believe this took 10 hours in Jessie's apartment. I had a delicious bowl of noodles, and she worked tirelessly. And I am forever grateful to her for that. I love this hair. I wish I could figure out the side part. Once again, it hurts me.
I like this one a lot. I saw this and I wanted to have gray hair. This is very beautiful. She did a really good job.
She killed it.
She did.
Killed it. We love you, Jessie.
No notes.
No notes.
No notes.
No. So then, I discovered coloring conditioner once again, because obviously, with washing your hair every single fucking day, the gray came out quicker, less quick than the red, but still pretty quickly. So it got to be more of like a brassy blonde, and I hated that look. So I found silver coloring conditioner. So we enter sophomore year of college. Oh. Mentally deeply upset.
Where's the hair in it?
So
This is a cry for help.
I remember this picture being taken of me. Nina Arnone took this picture of me. I was so fucking depressed. Like, my mental illness was tap dancing naked under the moon with several other witches, and my self-confidence was truly in the shitter. What do? We order a big old bottle of coloring conditioner, and we get Revival. So the picture on the right, I want this hair so badly again. Long, slight wave, but otherwise looking coiffed. I finally figured out that I don't need to have a cowlick anymore.
I do like this one. The picture on the right, I mean, the left one looks like you have, I don't know what kind of color that is, but like a greeny blue sort of situation going on. But I do like it.
And it does look like I did put a fork in a toaster before downing a strawberryta and getting my night ready, which is
What happened?
so then transitioning. I go, you know what? Just kidding. I want to go to ginger. However, something went horribly wrong. It was Thanksgiving 2018, and I said I wanted like a fiery ginger, and she dyed my hair orange.
I see.
Bright
I
orange.
do see that.
And the worst part, I'm wearing that beanie because my roots were orange. I had a full fucking head of orange hair. When I came back from the hair salon and opened the door, my mother was doing dishes. She turned and looked at me
and dropped a dish.
She screamed, and may as well have dropped a dish. I think the scream was louder.
It's giving Haley Williams.
Yeah, but not in a good way. Not in a way that I would want. Not in a way that I welcome.
That's what you get when you let your depression win.
So keep fighting. But yeah, this was bad. It was really, really bad. It was so bad that after my mom screamed, she immediately called the hair salon and scheduled an emergency coloring appointment. It was the day after Thanksgiving, so all my members of my family still got to take pictures of me with fucking orange hair. So then I have a 7 a.m. emergency coloring appointment. It's one of the most expensive stylists in the salon. She's up. She's ready. So I was like, it's a little too orange. I still want it to be really neon. I want the red back. She gave me this. Though not my favorite color that I've ever done, I do like it. And I also, in comparison to the orange, love it. Ariel was my favorite princess as a tot. I'm living my Little Mermaid dream. And I'm happy about it.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun color. I definitely prefer the darker red on you, but this is fun. This is cute.
Yeah. So then drum roll please, stopped washing my hair every day. I started washing it every 3 days, which is significantly better than every day. And as a result, the color did not fade as quickly. However, I did a winter program abroad my sophomore year of college. So I obviously was not frequenting the salon. So it faded to a color that I actually kind of liked. Not the one on the right, but the one on the left. It was like an orangey, more like what I was trying to communicate to the stylist.
Yes.
Definitely more gingy. And with the roots growing in, it just made it look a little calmer. However, as soon as I get back to the States, I'm grabbing that coloring conditioner, the red, and I am raking it through my hair. And as a result, I have my brown roots, my orange next to roots, pink in the middle, and then Tony Stark red at the bottom. And then that mug is Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Really? Why?
Right. The orange, super cute.
Cute, yeah.
It looks great.
Blessings.
You really needed to get your paws off that fucking
I know,
dude. That was a rough one.
I know.
That was your kryptonite through a lot of these.
I'm trying to remember contextually what happened. I think I had the audacity to say to Jessie that I wanted silver hair. I loved the silver hair.
You looked her dead in the eye and said,
I did.
Again.
And honestly, it was so disrespectful of me.
You telling me now, years later, feels disrespectful.
It was horrific. I said I want to go back to silver.
She wept.
She basically fought the urge to knock all of my teeth out of my head. And I don't blame her, because Lord knows I wanted to do the same to myself.
This is what I'm going to do to Luke tomorrow. I'm going to walk in with all this, be like, can you lift the color?
But yes, so I said, I know I've been bleaching it. This is like going to be like my 5th bleach in a year. But I want to go back to gray. And she said, okay, fine. But we're going to fucking chop it all off, Rapunzel, because it is so dead and so unhealthy. So probably
I know which phase
7 or
this is.
8 hours in the chair. We chop it, we go silver, and we get a short bob with like silver and ashy blonde.
This is my favorite look that you ever had.
Yeah.
I love this one. This is my favorite. I think you look so good.
Thank you.
She did a great job on your head.
She
She
killed
really
it.
just worked a miracle on you when
She
you threw
I did.
so many bombs at her.
I did.
You just lined her up. You did not set her up to succeed. You wanted her to fail. And you know what she did? She said, I'm getting a raise.
I tried to perform a Mortal Kombat fatality, and she pulled my intestines out of my vagina.
You set her up in a meeting with her manager and HR, and you said, we have to talk about your performance lately. And she pulled an Uno reverse and said, Actually, no, we don't. We have to talk about your performance.
Yeah, as a human. As someone who opens their eyes and takes a breath when they don't deserve to. I really do love this hair. This was right before I was diagnosed with panic disorder. So, mentally, I am crumbling and I am a bumbling. But I truly believe this hair really relieved a lot of that because I felt so hot. I felt like a little 50s punk rocker, and I felt like nobody could tell me anything.
This hairstyle is what prompted me to buy a curling wand. I'm not kidding. It's a curling wand that only works on like short people hair.
Yeah.
And I worked that bitch out on all this.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
But
the waves were really fun. I do see myself going back to this one day. My thing is I like long hair. However, we're about to discover an interesting anomaly where I am trying to grow my hair, but I keep bleaching and cutting it.
That's not an anomaly. That's a pattern.
So then I kept bleaching it and I kept cutting it. So this is probably the shortest my hair had ever been next to getting a pixie cut in high school. But I was feeling it. I feel like I was making it work. The roots are ever present.
I worked this the fuck out, I think. This one looks really, really good. It's giving very punk rock.
So then the summer rolls around. I go to Jessie again, this poor woman, and I say, hey, I would like my roots done, please. So not as horrific of a request as I have typically asked in the past.
Standard.
Yes. So, because I was like, I'm about to go back to school. I've got a hot new bae. You know, I want to look the part.
Sure.
And she said, fucking sure, weirdo. Get out of my house. The roots became done. More cohesive. However, because it was bleached, you can see that the ends are begging for death.
They're quite crispy.
They're so crispy.
Yeah, you're giving Caillou in this one.
What do you mean? Because the hair around my head doesn't look real?
It's fizzing off. I love the cut and color on you.
I thought you were going to be like...
It's just so... And this is not your fault. It is, bleach. It's just...
Do you know what I thought you were going to say? I thought you were going to be like, I love Caillou.
I love like children's cartoon Caillou.
I'm trying to remember what I did next. Oh, fall Rosalind. I need a sip. I got distracted. My cat is having a full-on bath in front of the camera. And now she's just sitting there. So then, I think as it got cold, I said, you know what? It's cold. And for me, on cold days, we dye our hair red again, which is exactly what I did.
I cannot imagine the grief you put Jessie through on a regular basis.
Well, true and so correct, and message received and heard, but I think I actually went to a hairstylist in my parents' hometown for this color and cut. Okay. I think I was like, I truly can't go to Jessie again and be like, hey, I know 2 months ago you just sat me in the chair for 7.5 hours.
Spit in your face.
And I would swallow it. But I decided that I wanted to chop it, dye it Velma Dinkley red, and get a little bubble bang. And while this certainly is not my favorite,
it's not mine.
All right, hop right in. Why? What do we have to share with the class on why it sucks?
I am agreeing with you. I thought it was too short. The color's fine. I thought it was too short. I thought the bangs were too bubbly.
I feel like I am towing the line. This is supposed to be about me. I brought you here to discuss me.
She's got thoughts.
There is a negative thought. There is the guy from Wolf of Wall Street. Her thought net worth is negative $400 million. This certainly was not my favorite, but I feel like it's not the worst style that I've ever had. I actually like this one better than when it was super, super short and the roots were coming in.
I disagree.
So then... Oh, this is COVID-19.
This looks like you cried yourself in a bathtub.
Well, I did. I believe I just one night before had ended the relationship with the man who came into my life when I dyed my hair gray. And another thing that I thought was important to address as an artistic homage to how stressful COVID was on everyone. My cystic acne was horrific. I don't think acne is gross or bad. I know it's something that everybody has to experience, whether they like it or not. But what a tribute to the internal turmoil of actively breaking up with someone during a pandemic and not knowing whether or not this is just going to be life now. I just feel like this is a great tableau of that moment.
I think your skin looks very glowy.
Thank you.
Very lovely. I don't know if that's because of just how radiant you are or if it's because you cried and there's water on your face.
It's definitely tears. Yeah. No, there's no doubt in my mind.
There's nothing quite like saline.
I do wear sadness well.
You're still figuring out your side part, it seems.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I feel like that's going to be a lifelong fight. So then, I decided to actually leave my hair alone this time. So the picture on the left with the mask is mostly just reflective of so much of the future. I'm leaving my hair alone because I hate the way that it feels. It is so dry. It is so dead. I am washing it every 3 days, letting the oils moisturize, do what they need to do. Then I had an ovarian cyst that ruptured. It was my third one.
I've had 2 rupture work.
My third one in 2 years. And I had been dating my then boyfriend for about 3 weeks. And I puked, fainted, and shat all over his bathroom because my body imploded. And then I asked him to please take me to the ER because I think I had a ruptured cyst. And he asked if I could instead Uber because he had some bad Chipotle and felt like his stomach hurt.
He didn't. If someone hadn't taken me, I would have ripped people to pieces.
Well, I couldn't because I was so weak and laying on the floor that I just was like, absolutely. So then I Ubered myself, and then Nina met me at the ER.
That is insane.
I know.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll find you.
Honestly, I think it is more indicative of just my sheer determination to just look only at the good. But so then, let's dye our hair pink, even though our hair is brown. But I dyed it with coloring conditioner, so no bleach, which is why you see on the image that it is barely pink, except for a little bit on the ends. So not much is different, but it satiates the palate.
It's fun. It's cute. It's playful. It screams abdominal rupture. Was your cyst hemorrhagic or just other liquid?
Do you mean, like, did I have internal bleeding?
Yeah.
I did have internal bleeding. And most importantly, this look kept me away from the bleach. So then I go back to leaving it alone. I'm trying to be good. So this was my last year of college, having existential crises left and right because college is ending. But my hair is finally starting to feel healthy, wealthy, fed.
I love it. It's very cute. I know where it's going, though.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's what led me to dye my hair the color it is currently. So, yes.
Then I was like, great, we're doing well. We're more stable than we've been in years. Let's dye it fucking purple. I say to Jessie. Blessings to Jessie. She's done it again, folks. I actually do love this color, and I would wager to think that this was a less annoying look to execute because I had actually left my hair alone.
I loved this color.
Thank you.
I love it so much. It's what I showed to my stylist. Did she give me purple? No, she gave me wine colored. Love you, girl.
This is the woman you keep seeing.
I've seen her since I was 12 years old. She dyed my hair fire truck red. Did tell her recently that I wanted warm brown to get back to my more natural color. She did give me, in fact, this very dark color. Still pretty. I just need to do something different with it, so.
I wanted a warm brown. She gave me nightshade. So then the purple, because with fantasy colors, as you know, they fade very fucking quickly.
Yes.
And graduation was on the horizon, and I wanted to still rock a purple look. So I went to the salon that is on my campus at school.
I know what the look this is.
And I said...
I know you're not a big fan.
I don't really like this color. And it is my fault. And she followed the direction. I said, I'm about to graduate. I want a deep purple because I really liked the way that it looked when I first dyed it. And I just want to like refresh it. And she served me a very deep purple that was blue and matched my graduating cap and gown.
I know you don't like this look. This is my second favorite look.
Really?
I
Why?
love this color.
Really?
I fucking love this color. The silver is my favorite.
Yeah.
This is easily my second favorite.
Wow.
I died. I thought this look was so fucking cute, so pretty. It was such a, like, I don't know what about this color, purple, blue, whatever the fuck it is.
Blue,
it just like really worked on you.
Thank you.
I loved this color on you.
You're making me feel a little bit better about it because I hated it and truly had no one to blame but myself. I was like, I brought no pictures. I just explained, like, I want deep purple and I'm graduating from this university that you work at. And she went, school pride on pride. So right after the graduation ceremony, we had to move out of the dorm. It was like a back-to-back insanity. And I was walking up to my dorm for the last time in my cap and gown to basically bring down the rest of my stuff. And RA came out and he was like, oh my God, I love your hair. I can't believe you did it to like match your gown. And I just,
that's bad.
And I just agreed with him because he was right. It wasn't intentional, but it is better to say that it was.
Yeah.
Because then you are the master and you win. I hated this color. And I basically tried to wash the shit out of it. And it faded to a smoky kind of teal blue. I still didn't love the color.
I think it's cute.
Or the cut. I didn't like the color.
The cut's not great. The color's kind of cute.
But I was really honing in on the makeup to make up for the fact that I really didn't like my hair at the time. So then I still wanted a fantasy color. And I said, I want pastel blue, root to tip. And they were like, we're not fucking doing that. Your hair is hanging by a thread. I got this instead. Kind of a smoke aquamarine that eventually kind of faded to more of a green. And my hair at this point, it is, you ever see the inside of a stuffed animal?
I hate this one. I don't know what it is about this.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe the green in it. I think the green is just not your color.
No.
I think you rock blue. I think this green shit is not it.
This spoiled milk, blue cheese nightmare.
It really is giving like rancid ranch.
It is turn of the century goat's milk. It's I am not here for it. I am.
Your hair wasn't either. It was trying to leave.
It was like we are packing our bags and we are saying if you come home drunk one more night we're out. And it was such a humbling experience to start grad school in this way. So then I wanted silver again, obviously. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going through some stuff. Long distance is hard. So we're going to cut it short and we're going to get bangs.
This is giving homeowners association.
I know.
I'm calling Ronald. My husband Ronald.
I'm calling Ronald Reagan. From the dead, I'm getting a Ouija board. He needs to come here and right this wrong.
This is...
But then,
yeah,
I discovered
Luke.
Yes, I found Luke, my hometown go-to bestie for all of my hair needs. Whenever I get my hair done and I'm at home, I literally refuse to see anyone else because I was like, I hate this. Help me. And he was like, calm the fuck down. Okay. And I was like, I want to basically go back to my natural hair color, but in a way that's warm and fun. And so he gives me this.
That's adorable.
Right? I think so too.
It's like he just fixed you.
He did. He spayed me.
I love that you walk into this like hair salon and they give you so many options of like healthcare products, hair care products, medical services.
Yeah, I know. It's all
Can't
of
wait
it.
to go get neutered.
You can get a color, a cut, an eyebrow wax, and a spay, all for a $500 package.
Clip pierced. Oh. It's like, what can't you do? It's like being at Claire's. Someone's got a piercing gun. The possibilities are endless.
I know. Claire's is representative of the NRA. Just like anyone who wants one can have one.
Anyway.
I love this. This was exactly what I wanted. He made it voluminous. He put in some fun wave. So then...
You look like your name is Helen. You look like my mom. This is my mom's haircut. This is the exact haircut she has.
I don't know why I like to ruin things. I really did say I want to go blonde and I want to look like I am on my 4th kid.
I want to look like I'm on my way to the fucking Kroger's. It looks like you were living in the heart of Georgia on your way to Kroger's.
I just, like, emotionally was in a place where I did not think that I was attractive and was really trying to emulate that by making myself look so fucking ugly.
Pretty color.
The color is good.
But
I think
I don't know what you're doing with-
I think Luke did the color and someone else did the cut.
My mom's stylist, apparently.
So then what occurs is the breakup of a lifetime.
One might say the rapture.
This is the night that I was dumped.
So, like, how did that happen?
Well, the dumping was out of nowhere.
It was your another ovarian cyst ruptured, and he said,
That's enough. Could you just stop with that?
Do you have any ovaries left?
This picture was taken. Also, you know, the hair is unbrushed. It's untamed and uncut. It is the canceled series on Animal Planet. This is the response that I made to sending a text to one of my best friends, who I'm still friends with to this day. Love this man. Telling him that my boyfriend and I broke up, and him going, "Oh, how are you feeling?" Fucking baller, dude.
Gee, I don't know. Let's take a temp test.
Yeah. Because at that point, it's my fault. Like, you know when a man speaks and you're like, you know what? That's on me. I should have stopped you before you even started. So the breakup happens after I mope for at my parents' house for 3 weeks. I'm like, you know what? It's time for a change. It's time for hot girl fall. We go back to dark.
This I really like. This is very sensual. It's very adult. I like dark red. Sorry. That was another burp. But it sounded like I was going to cry.
I know. The story's very moving.
Dark red has always been really good on you. This
Thank you.
This is a very tried and true. I like this one a lot.
I wanted something that was like a drastic enough change to be like, hey, I'm a new person, but also like that I knew was going to look good. In the waves of darkness, this was a moment of light where I was like, oh, I'm pretty. And it is because I did pick the right hair color for my skin tone. So then we're kind of riding this high. It is not a linear healing process, but the hair is just getting better. I want bangs. I want it darker. I want it wavy. I want it voluminous. I want Luke. I go see Luke. He fucking does it. I say, I want a baby bang. He goes, say no more. Gives me a baby bang. I say, I want a burgundy red fit for a vampiress. He goes, stop talking. It's already done. I go, I want voluminous waves.
Are these things you've actually said to him? I just want to know how I should conduct myself with this man of such high caliber.
I told him what I wanted, and he fucking killed it. So then, months go by. My hair grows. I grow out the bangs a little bit. I revamp the color maybe once or twice, and then come May, my second year of grad school has come to an end, and I say the big words to someone who I'm finally hoping will understand. It's Luke. I say, Luke, I want to go ginger. I have trauma with requesting to go ginger. It is half a decade old trauma, but it is trauma nevertheless. And he goes, I will do my best. And he did it.
He did a really, really good job.
Yeah. I love this hair. I fully was like, no one can tell me anything. The roots were done as well. So it was like for a beautiful week and a half. It was a totally cohesive.
I do really like this on you.
Blessings.
Very good.
We love you, Luke. Thank you.
I don't know you yet, but
I'll see you tomorrow. And that, Samantha, is the end. What did you think? What are some top looks, some top mental breakdowns?
My favorite was the short silver and then the purple. I feel like I just went through a very traumatic roller coaster of my life.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah. I even saw some looks that I hadn't seen before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Homeowners Association, my mother one, that was so
bad.
wild. That was different.
That was different. And it hit different, too.
Yeah, it hit somewhere.
And it was different. Samantha, thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming to the channel.
See ya.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she chirped.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, this video was super fun to make. I love taking little trips down trauma bonding and hair color story lane.
Sponsored by Squarespace.
Yeah, I wish. Please. I hope you guys enjoyed going on this little journey with not just me, but Samantha as well. I have a couple other videos with Samantha on my channel in a slightly different format, but where we are much more candid, raw, rugged, uncut, uncircumcised, always. So if you want to check those out, you can see it on my channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, tell me how. Give it a like. Subscribe. Comment below what your favorite hairstyle was.
Report it.
Comment below what your favorite hairstyle was. Not what your least favorite was. Don't fucking do that. Be nice. I will hopefully see you very soon. Thanks. Bye.